Hello guys, today I'll be talking about a topic which is connected and related to each and every one of us. The topic is tax robbery. So why we always find people who do not pay their taxes? Why do those people do not want to make this move in their life by paying tax and contribute in building up the nation? Well, let's talk about it. Before that, let me welcome you to another video of So as we all know, taxes are the basic source of income of all the nations, including our India. So considering that point, it is very important for all of us to pay our taxes. For example, anything that we buy or anything that we sell, we give our taxes. There is a particular amount of tax which has been added to the product. So we contribute in building up the nations. But we will talk about why the taxes are not being paid. What is the reason behind it? So first of all, whenever we see the news about the tax robberies, we will see that the ones who are not paying the taxes are from the higher class. Why? Because first of all, their earnings in crores of rupees. And in return, they have to pay crores of rupees as tax. So let's see what is the basic cause of reason of not paying the taxes. Now, first of all, when a person is earning in crores of rupees, he wants the facilities on that level. He doesn't want to go down. Now, for example, he wants to buy a supercar. He wants to buy a sports car, which is costing 5 crore or 10 crore rupees. Now, before buying that car, he will see the price comparison in other nations like Dubai, USA. As a result, he will see there is a dramatic price drop in other nations, whereas in India, the same cars are costing crores of rupees more. Well, first of all, the government is not providing proper roads. What is the use of a supercar in India? A car which can go up to the speed of 350 kilometers, and the Indian roads do not allow the car to even cross 130, 140, 150 kilometers. So what is the use? There is no use of buying such things in India. So he would think, why should I buy the same car by paying extra taxes amount where I won't be even able to drive it as fast as I want? The rich people also especially see that the government, whichever the government comes, they only talk about the poor. They only talk about how they will bring the poor in front. They never talk about the rich. So rich will think, why I am neglected in the society? I belong to the nation, but yet only because we are not in majorities, we are neglected. So as a result, government do not provide specific facilities for the rich. For example, India don't have proper roads for the costly vehicles. India do not have well planned out cities. Now many would be thinking what it has to do with the tax stealing. If a rich person starts to think that I have paid taxes before, but as per my taxes, the facilities that I need to get, I'm not provided. In this case, who is responsible? Obviously the government in the first case, who is not providing the facilities according to the taxes. So as a result, when the next term of the tax payment comes, the rich thinks, why should I pay the whole amount? I will just pay some amount and I will hold that huge amount with me. And I will show a particular amount of income which is related to my tax payment, and that's it. At certain level, I can understand why those people do that. Now, even consider the normal classes, the middle class, the lower middle class, the societies in which they are living. Proper facilities are not being provided. For example, just the cleanliness work. There is no proper cleanliness in the society, which is the very basic thing. There might be huge dumping yards out of the cities where all the garbage has been put, but there are small dumping yards in city here and there. We are living in 21st century, yet we do not have the modern infrastructure to decompose the garbage, and nor the government is taking any sort of steps. When everyone is paying tax, some or the other way, when they are buying or when they are selling, everyone is contributing little by little, no matter what, to the development of the nation. But they are not getting the facilities in return which should be given. As a result, a seed starts to plant in the mind of the people that we are not getting the facilities even after paying all the taxes. As a result, from now I will not pay the taxes. I will not show my complete income from where I am earning. So it will be considered as a crime, and not any other crime. It will be considered crime against a nation. But morally, is it wrong? Is it wrong to steal the taxes? Well, frankly, I do not think morally they are doing anything wrong. Morally, they are completely calculating. They are calculating that when they are paying taxes, and in return, the facilities that they should get, they are not getting. So why should I pay the taxes now? The taxes completely means that they are providing the infrastructure for themselves, for the entire people, the entire nation is paying. and in return when they are not getting, so obviously one would think, why should one pay? And now we stepped into the new rules of taxation, GST. It is completely killer of the lower middle class businessman. The new tax system is such that he is now paying so much of tax in that particular startup business that his whole financial calculation towards approaching that business is completely messed up. And I have seen the small businessmen who are struggling to do business because they are not getting enough amount of money in return, whereas they are paying huge amount of taxes. I am not making this video to encourage anyone to steal taxes. I am just here to bring the truth out. If we are paying a huge amount of tax, then it is also the responsibility of the government to utilize that amount in a proper way. It should be given back to the people in the form of transportation, in the form of proper cleanliness, in the form of proper planned out development. Or else we will always find the ones who will never pay their taxes. Why there are huge amount of rich people who are millionaires and billionaires settle out of India? They know that they do not get proper system, they do not get proper facilities in India, back in India. What they will do of those billions of dollars and billions of rupees when they cannot utilize them, because India do not provide the proper facilities to utilize those things, those money. So the mind thinks it is better to go out of India, settle somewhere else where they can spend that money properly and enjoy that money and that life by paying tax now to some other nation. But in return, now they are getting what they wanted. If India really wants to stand with the other developing nations, then India needs to start thinking, the Indian government needs to start thinking that they need to provide proper facilities to the citizens of the India. Anyway, I hope that you got the point that why people steal taxes. So I will be coming with the new topic on Monday. Be ready for it. And do subscribe to the channel for previous and upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. This is Swapnil from